Well, Jim just came over and just did an item drop in my hand, and he's competing with me with that chime for find of the day. Hey guys, welcome back to Dirty Digs. Me and Jim, he's behind the camera right now. We are out. We're kind of following along a creek that's going to run into a major river in the same area we were on the episode where I dug the lead soldiers, and so it's a pretty old area. It goes back to the 1600s. So we're going to try along this river. Supposedly there was a lot of activity, but there's no cellars or anything like that to go off of, so we're just kind of winging it today and seeing what we can pull off. And I just found something cool. I'm going to turn you around. I got a signal that shouldn't have even been what it is, but it was like a 30s. So I thought I was going to dig a button at best. This is my second hole, and the first one I dug that was in the same was it was just rifle cartridge. And this is what I just pulled up. Trime. Really thin. It's going to be 1850s. I can't see a date on it right now. The dates are so tiny anyway. But this side's in pretty decent shape. The back is not so great, but oh, there's the date right there actually. Can we see it? All I can make out is a 2. Oh, come on. Yeah, I can't see a date yet. But yeah, it's really neat. These are the actual smallest. These are actually the smallest silver coin that they ever produced in the United States. It's a 3-cent piece. It's really neat. 1852, I think I see. Very cool. All right, well, I'll turn you on. I might not find too much today, but I'll turn you on if I find anything else. All right, Jim just called me over, and he was about probably 30 feet from where I dug the trime just a minute ago, and he got a coin signal too.
You can't really tell the date yet. It's definitely an Indian.
Oh yeah, you can see the shield. You can see where it says 1 cent with the wreath around it.
And it's still dirty
on
the
and
side.
You can't really make out the Indian head.
The date on the bottom right there.
Yeah, I can't see it. But yeah, it's pretty neat. So
might be a good spot.
Mine was 1852, I believe. So he's within 50 years of that, because they stopped making those, 50 something years. They started making those in 1909, I believe was the last year. Or 1908, something like that. But yeah, that's pretty neat. So, all right, we might be in an interesting little spot, and you got the river right there. So, or it's a tributary going into the main river that we're heading towards. So there might be some old activity right around here. So we're gonna hit this area pretty hard and see what we can come up with. I just got a weird kind of junky low tone that was kind of all over the place, and it looks like it's an old pin or brooch or something. That's where it would have mounted, and you can see some stones right there. It's like 2 circles. That's pretty neat. Wasn't expecting that. I thought I was going to get like just a piece of trash, but I just wanted to check. That's why you dig everything in spots like this. I didn't film the original signal, but now that I can see the edge of it, I figured I'll just show you guys what it came in as. It basically between 72 and 76. And I thought I was just going to be pulling up a clad penny because we got multiple around this area. And where'd it go? I saw it a second ago. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I just saw a glimpse of it. Sorry, my big hands are in the way. Oh, there's roots in the way, of course. Oh. Definitely looks to be silver. I can't verify. It came in really low for anything silver, but oh, we got a barber. 1892 possibly. Nice.
Very nice.
Yep, there's the 1 dime.
2 silvers today already.
Not bad. 2 silvers, and we've been working for maybe 45 minutes. Not too shabby. I just got a high 40 signal, and underneath all those roots, I'd say probably about 5 or 6 inches. Got an Indian head penny. I believe that says 1899 right there. So still in the 1800s, and honestly, we haven't gone more than. I just dug that, the barber right there. Jim's right there, and he said he just dug a pendant. I haven't gotten that on video yet. I'll get that when he's done. And within 150 feet is where I found the trime. He found his Indian head. I got that right over in front of that fallen log, right over there, is where I got that little pin brooch thing. So we've really just been in like a 200-foot circle, and we found this stuff so far. So, and right down there is that brook I was telling you about. You can see it a little bit better from here. Yeah, definitely some activity here. All right, well, right in that hole right there is where Jim pulled up his pendant that he's pulling out right now. And in this one right here, just a few feet away, he just pulled up an old watch winding key.
Yeah,
old
right.
pocket watch winder. See, like right in the back, it has a little bit of fancy. You can see if it'll focus. Just a little bit of pattern right around that smaller circle in the back.
I don't know where the hell this thing is. Did I lose it already?
Now he's searching through all his stuff. He thinks he lost it already.
I don't know how I would have lost it. Oh, here it is. Yeah. I think it's just.
Oh yeah, yeah. It looks like a
right?
yeah.
Just
Looks like a religious. Usually you can tell. Yeah, I don't know. We'll make Jim feel good and call it silver. Nice silver pendant. It's not aluminum or anything. All right, we'll turn you back on. All right, we're still moving right along the river. It's right down that side, but the banks got really steep, so we came up here and we're on the edge of it's a public field we checked. It's conservation land over here. But I just found an 1863 fatty Indian head penny. See how thick that is? From 1859 to 1864, I believe. They made them nice and thick. That was the year they made what everybody refers to as the fatty Indian heads. You can see 1863 right there. Very cool. That's the second fatty I've gotten in 2 weeks. Very cool. Hey everybody, this is Neil Gibbon. He got the find of the week and gets to have it showcased on the video. This is a beautiful nova, even though you can't see too many details. These don't come up often. Those nova constellations are tough to find. Yeah, so congrats to Neil again, and if you want your finds featured in the video, go to Dirty Dig's Facebook page and submit them into the weekly finds roundup. All right, we took a little break because Jim got stung by a yellow jacket and he's allergic, so we had to walk the 20 minutes out of here so we get his EpiPen, and he ate something, he rested a little bit, and now we're back out here at the same field, and I just got a mid-20 signal, and I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it used to be gold gilted. You can see a little bit left. I'm not 100% sure what it would have been though. Cool. Well, Jim just came over and just did an item drop in my hand, and he's competing with me with that trime for find of the day. I kind of like his a little bit more. Mass Volunteer Militia button. The back of it is barely there. It came out. But this is pretty much all there, and it's in great shape. You can make out all the lettering and everything. It's a beautiful button. It's got that hole in the middle, which is too bad, but that's really neat. Alright, well, after he dug that button, I'm focused on all my mid and low tones. And I just pulled this up. It almost looks like it had a clasp on this side. It's old, whatever it is. I think it's pewter. Could have been part of an old OpenWorks button or some sort of something. But yeah, just a random pewter doodad. Pretty much all the silver today is ringing in lower than it normally does. I got a 78, 79, which is usually like a copper penny, and it was only a few inches. And there we go. 1956 silver Roosevelt dime. I'll take it. It's third silver for the day. Not bad. Alright, I just got a mid-50s tone, and I was not expecting this one at all. This is like only the third one I've ever found, and the last time I found one was like a year and a half to 2 years ago. Up our way, these don't come around too often. Civil War era 3-ringer. Very cool. It's crusted on there pretty good. Wow, that's really cool though. Yeah, I think these are like 69 caliber or something like that.
You want to see my hand?
Yeah, Jim just came over and did another drop. Take a look at that. That is a pretty button. It's kind of worn out in the middle, but I'm pretty sure that's a starburst right in the middle, and then that really nice intricate detail going around the edge. No shank on it though, but yeah, it's really nice. You know what? That might, yeah, maybe it's starburst or snowflake type deal. Very cool. Well, I just dug a faint, like high 20s, low 30s signal, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be like cufflinks or something. The shank to it's gone where it would have been. Super thin, gold plated, gilted, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what those are supposed to be on the top and bottom. Maybe just a random design, and then a nice flower in the middle. It almost reminds me of like something Japanese, but yeah, it's pretty nice. All right, success. Focus on those mid-tones, and I'm pretty sure that's a hole right through the middle of it. And that's how like my other ones are. They're either smushed in or they got a hole in the middle. But you make out Massachusetts Voluntary Militia. Very cool. You can see like that's where the arm would be. The end of the sword is right over here by the tip of where my thumb was. It would go like that. Very cool. Alright, gonna do the wrap up. There's some of the trash from today. It's a big old pile of junk. Here's Jim's finds. He found a little glass bead right there. It's kind of squared off on all the sides. Interesting. This I'm not 100% sure what that is. Makes me think it's some sort of rivet or something, but who knows. You got a plain flat button, a chunk of a button there. You got that really nice mass voluntary militia button. That some sort of Catholic pendant, I believe. That really nice button there. That one I like a lot. Then you got another button right next to it, and then he has a wheat cent and his Indian head. And then over to my side, I got the Trime, the Barber Dime, the Rosie, that gilted cuff link, my cuff size mass volunteer militia button, that big old 3-ringer, Civil War era. And then I got that one that you can't really see much. That's the first Indian head penny I found. That's the second. That's the fatty, considerably thicker. See how thin that is, and then how thick that is. Yeah, they did that for like 4 or 5 years. And then that random ring and that thing that I think might have been part of a button or horse tack or who knows. But yeah, considering we weren't like at a specific place, like a cellar or anything like that, we did pretty good. Not too bad. Still haven't found the 1600 stuff that's around here somewhere, but one of these days. Alright, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Oh yeah, remember how I mentioned how we had to stop for a while and Jim had to go and get his EpiPen, and take a look at his 2 hands right now.
And my wrist.
And his wrist. This is the one he got stung in. He got stung up here, right there. But look how swollen it is.
My fingers are starting to get it now too.
Yeah.
And I already did the EpiPen.
I keep telling him that he needs to go get checked out by the doctor. He's being a pain, and he's just gonna try and let it ride until he can't anymore. But yeah, if you guys are allergic, make sure you have your EpiPens or some sort of stuff with you. Luckily, he had the EpiPen in the car. I mean, it was only a 10-minute ride for us. So, but still, you don't want that to happen.